I'm Gary Liberatore. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this morning. And Eric, before we get to today, let's talk about this amazing weather we had for Boilermaker weekend. Just beautiful.
I was going to ask the same thing too. Just absolutely gorgeous. We were blessed with an amazing weekend, and I know you were there live at the Boilermaker too. It was a bit on the chilly side to start out, but we did warm up into the 60s and 70s. Absolutely gorgeous conditions later on in the day. And I think one thing to think too is the humidity was very, very low for this time of year, in the 40s for dew points. We usually don't get those dew points in the 40s this time of year, so definitely perfect conditions for running yesterday.
And that's for sure, especially for Hannah, who did a nice job running that race.
Yes, Hannah and Bill both did it, and I was here, so I didn't enjoy the weather to start out, but still, a beautiful day yesterday. Let's take a look at what to expect today. Here's a live look at your York Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry in our area right now. Current temperature is 54 degrees in the Utica-Rome region. We're tracking temperatures in the 40s and higher elevations, especially in the southern valleys in the North Country. Dew points slowly rising into the 50s. We'll be seeing increased humidity today. Weather headlines: it will be cool this morning, hot and more humid later this afternoon. Temperatures rising into the 80s. There is an update on some possible strong storms arriving tomorrow. There's more details on that coming up, but today highs in the 80s, sunny skies, a few passing clouds. I'm tracking what to expect for storms tomorrow as well as the rest of the week ahead coming up. Back over to you.
Eric, thanks. Boilermaker.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a very warm start to the work week this week. Temperatures rising into the 70s and 80s in the afternoon with a bit breezy conditions throughout the day. Tracking increase in cloud cover overnight. Next chance of showers arrive tomorrow. As a live look at our Cavie Tower camera. Overlooking the city of Utica, we're seeing some twilight across the Mohawk Valley right now. Sunrise is less than a half hour away. Actually, in fact, close to 15 minutes away. Here's a live look at York for Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. In most of our area right now, we are currently dry, and we're not expecting, once again, rain showers to arrive until later on tonight into early Tuesday morning. Around the clock today, we'll be on the cool side starting out, warming up into the 70s and 80s by the afternoon, reaching the mid-80s by the evening hours. Remaining a very warm and sunny day today. A few passing clouds as well as breezy conditions too, bringing some relief to that heat. Wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour, especially in the evening. But overall, we're tracking sunshine in the early morning hours. As you can see, a few increasing clouds as we head into the evening. Our next chance of rain showers once again looks to arrive heading into Tuesday. Now, overall, what the current conditions are right now is a high pressure that gave us some beautiful weather over the weekend. It is starting to move down to the southeast. Now, what is moving in from the west is a storm system bringing some scattered showers and storms over some areas. It brought, especially some areas out towards Minnesota as well as Wisconsin. Now, this warm front will bring in some warmer temperatures throughout the day today. Most of the rain showers will remain north of our area. However, once it's moved into our area tomorrow, there is a possibility of a few stronger storms arriving as we're tracking humid conditions hot as well arriving later on in the evening. Our current outlook for severe weather, we are right on the border of marginal to slight, basically level 1 versus level 2 out of 3. Now, zooming in, you can see exactly which areas are affected by this. If you're in the Utica area, Old Forge out to the west, the stronger storms are not likely to develop. There will be some storms moving through the area, but they're not expected to strengthen until they move further out to the east, especially near Cooperstown, Otsego County, and the southeastern part of Herkimer County. Take a look at the severe weather risk categories. As you can see right now, some of the areas out towards the east are at a level 2 out of 5. So this is what we're expecting overall for Tuesday. Now, looking at our skycast, today we're warming up into the 80s. Pretty quiet weather today, breezy as well. Increasing humidity as we head into overnight hours, increasing cloud cover. The highest chance of rain showers early tomorrow morning looks to be in the North Country. Now, looking ahead to mostly dry conditions. So keep an eye on this front right here. Now, look out. You see the more scattered showers and storms, but as it moves out to the east, you see how it strengthens very quickly in a much more unstable atmosphere over the area out to the southeast part of our area. Now, looking at our thunderstorm forecast, the stronger storms, once again, are possible mainly to the east of our area. If you're looking out towards the western part of the area, strong storms are much less likely. Today, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, a few passing clouds. Once again, tonight, lows in the 60s, increasing clouds once again. Tomorrow, AM showers, especially in the North Country. PM scattered showers and storms are possible. A bit breezy as well. Our 7-day forecast. After Tuesday and Wednesday, we look to dry up. Wednesday, look up for Thursday and Friday. Temperatures in the upper 70s. A chance of showers are still possible Thursday and Friday. Looking dry on Saturday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The California doctor is...
Welcome back. Here's a look again at our 7-day forecast. Starting out today, we're looking at highs in the 80s. Highs in the 80s tomorrow as well. A few scattered showers and storms later on in the evening. A few pop-up showers and storms once again on Wednesday. Looking at the main thing here, looking at temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s throughout the week. So that means you might want to put on the AC a couple of days. Looking ahead on the dew point as well. A bit on the more humid side today. We're not looking to see much more higher humid conditions until tomorrow. Looking ahead towards the rest of the week, looking to remain dry. So overall, if you want to put the AC in and turn on the AC, looking at for this week, today possibly, especially with those higher temperatures in the 80s. Tomorrow, especially with the dew points up in the 60s as well. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, keep it on low. It's in the warmer side, but still the dew points look to remain very low. Our next chance of higher humidity looks to arrive on Saturday, with temperatures rising once again back into the 80s. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. In New Mexico, again, it is 5:30. I'm Gary Libertor, meteorologist. Eric Gage is in for Hannah this morning. And Eric, we've been mentioning it, but what a Boilermaker weekend it was. Nice and cool conditions to run, and then great sunshine for the post party.
Yes, that's right. And actually, a week before, we were actually tracking the weather conditions for the Boilermaker weekend, and it was still sunny. And I could see it a week away, and I'm like, I really hope this stays. And throughout the week, like Hannah, I was keep updated with Hannah and Bill, and still seeing sunny skies. I'm like, this should be good.
Yeah.
And we saw the dew points in the 40s, perfect for running. Absolutely gorgeous weekend. Looking out towards warmer temperatures today, though, highs reaching the 80s. There's a live look at a Yorkville battery. Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry in our area right now. Current temperature is 54 degrees in the Utica-Rome region right now, quickly warming up into the 60s this morning. Taking the dew point in the lower 50s, a bit on the more humid side compared to yesterday, but sunrise is once again just a couple minutes away. Weather headlines will be cool this morning, quickly warming up into the 50s, 60s, 70s, eventually 80s. Hot and more humid this afternoon with increasing humidity in the evening, as well as possible stronger storms arriving tomorrow. Details on that coming up. Today, though, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, a few passing clouds. More details on the storms tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Recapping our Boilermaker coverage. First in the men's...
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a very warm day today. Highs reaching the 80s. We're also tracking a few scattered showers and storms possible tomorrow. Some could be on the stronger side. Look at that coming up in just a minute. Here's a live look at a radar camera overlooking the city of Oneonta. It is currently 51 degrees in the city of the Hills right now. Still seeing some sunrise across the area in the southern valleys as well. Here's a live look at Yorkville battery. Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry across the region for the time being right now. Our next chance of rain showers looks to arrive early tomorrow morning. The chance of stronger storms possible later on tomorrow evening. Around the clock, we're starting out in the 60s, rising to the 70s, eventually 80s. We head into the afternoon and evening hours in the mid-80s across the board. Breezy conditions will bring some relief to that heat between 5 to 10 miles per hour to start out in the morning. As we head into the noon hours and the early evening, temperatures or the wind speed rising into the 10 to 15 mile per hour range. Overall, sunny skies across the board, increasing cloud cover, mainly high-level clouds throughout the days, but will not bring a break to a lot of that sunshine moving across the area today. As we look at our radar and satellite, the bigger picture right now, a high pressure that did bring us a lot of very amazing weather throughout the weekend, low dew points, temperatures in the 70s. This is moving out to the east. We're now tracking further conditions out to the west, bringing us some scattered showers and storms possible tomorrow. Looking ahead, this is where the front currently is. Now, this will start moving over our area by tomorrow morning. Now, there's this warm front that will be producing a lot of scattered showers, primarily across some areas of our area. Now, the main concern is the cold front moving through later on in the evening with the humid conditions arriving later on in the afternoon, bringing some scattered showers and storms, possibly on the stronger side as it moves through our area in a much more unstable atmosphere. Now, as I take a look at our convective outlook, this basically determines what the possibility of severe weather is going to be. As we zoom in, you can see this line of stronger storms. You can see the darker green is level 1 out of 5 for severe weather. Yellow is level 2 out of 5. And what this means is that areas further out to the east could be seeing some stronger storms developing. And just a reminder that the levels of severe risk categories, level 2 out of 5 means scattered, short-lived, isolated intensity storms are possible, with a few strong storms being strong as well. Looking ahead at our skycast, today's going to be looking quiet. Temperatures rising in the 80s, very warm, a bit breezy as well. As looking ahead towards tonight, increasing cloud cover, temperatures cooling into the 60s and 70s. A much more mild night tonight. Now, looking ahead towards tomorrow morning, scattered showers, even a few possible widespread, mainly in the North Country, are possible. Looking ahead on Tuesday evening, as you can see, these are the storms that are developing. As it moves through our unstable atmosphere, it looks to strengthen. However, we're keeping an eye on this front moving further down Otsego County, as well as the eastern parts of Herkimer County. Now, taking a look at where to expect the stronger storms, as I said before, the stronger storms are possible mainly out to the east. Strong storms are much less likely in Oneida County and western parts of Herkimer County. Today, though, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, increasing cloud cover later on this evening into tonight. Lows in the 60s tonight with increasing cloud cover as well. Tomorrow, scattered showers are possible in the early morning. PM showers, a few with storms as well. A few on the stronger side are possible as well. Our 7-day forecast, A few pop-up showers and storms are possible once again on Wednesday, highs in the upper 70s. Look to remain in the upper 70s throughout Thursday and Friday. A few scattered pop-up showers are still possible, although mainly dry for Thursday and Friday. Our next chance of rain showers looks to arrive once again on Sunday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. New York City has renewed its
Here's a quick 4-day forecast before you head out the door this morning. Starting out, if you're searching for sunshine, today's going to be seeing some passing clouds. Overall, a mostly sunny day today. We can see increasing cloud cover later on this evening into tonight. Tomorrow, a lot less likely to see some sunshine, mainly due to some scattered showers and storms possible throughout the day. Wednesday and Thursday, looking ahead towards much more numerous breaks for sunshine. A few isolated showers and storms are possible, mainly for Wednesday and Thursday as well. Now, looking ahead for rainfall outlook, once again, look to remain mainly dry today. Our next chance of widespread showers and possible isolated storms are possible on Tuesday. Looking to remain mostly dry on Wednesday, but there still is a very, very small chance of some isolated showers for Wednesday and Thursday. And looking at on our wind outlook, we're going to be on the breezy side today. Wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, looking ahead on Tuesday, a bit on the much more breezy side. But after that, looking ahead toward much more less breezy conditions we had throughout the rest of the week. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. With Russia's invasion of Ukraine still raging on, 6 a.m. I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this morning. And Eric, before we get to talk about today, again, let's talk about this amazing weather that we had for Boilermaker weekend. And I know when I was out there when it started, it was a little bit chilly, but it warmed up pretty nicely.
Yeah, so actually, in fact, we matched a record low set for the 10th of July. It was 47 degrees to start out, and I don't have the confirmed record yet, but I think we unofficially broke the record for the coldest start time of the Boilermaker. It was 56 degrees when we started. I think the record was 58 degrees, but once again, unofficially, but still a very cold start to the Boilermaker. But warmed up throughout the day, and a beautiful day ending up so far, but low humidity as well. Beautiful day to run.
Yeah, that cold record may have led to those records being broke because it was nice running.
A lot of records broken yesterday. Here's a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. In our area right now, we are currently dry of weather for the time being. Temperatures this morning, 53 degrees in New Hartford. More temperatures from the southern valleys in the 40s to start out this morning. A bit on the chilly side, 46 in Morris and Evanston, 47 in Lawrence, 49 degrees in Milford. Currently in our area, 54 degrees. Dew point in the 50s, still on the less humid side, but a little more humid compared to last night. It will be cool this morning, but quickly warming up into a very hot and more humid day this afternoon, increasing humidity as we head into the evening. There's an update on some possible strong storms arriving tomorrow. Details on that coming up for today. Highs in the 80s, beautiful conditions, increasing clouds later on this evening, and breaking down what to expect over the next couple of days coming up. Back over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Boilermaker 2020.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a very warm day ahead of us today. Temperatures rising into the 70s and 80s across our area. Increasing humidity as we head into the evening. Here's a live look at our Cavvy Tower camera overlooking Smith Hill in the city of Utica. As you can see, just an absolutely beautiful sunrise this morning. Great way to wake up across the central New York area. Here's a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are dry in our area for the time being. Our next chance of rain showers looks to arrive tomorrow morning, as well as additional showers and storms possible later on tomorrow evening. Around the clock today, we are starting out a bit on the chilly side in the 50s, warming up in the 70s and 80s. We head into the afternoon, evening hours. The highs for the day in the mid-70s. Wind speeds will bring some relief to the weather today, especially with those high temperatures. Wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour in the evening. The morning wind speeds look to remain on the less breezy side. But overall, weather grades for today, sunny skies across the board starting out in the morning, increasing cloud cover as we head throughout the day today. The bigger picture, a high pressure system is moving out to the south right now. This was causing very beautiful conditions over our area. In fact, almost really unusual dew points across the area for the weekend. Brought us possibly one of the best weekends we're going to be seeing this summer. Now, over to the west, we are tracking a front moving over to the east right now. What this will be producing is a possibility of a few scattered showers, primarily in the early morning hours. And then once again, a few additional storms possible later on in the evening, with humid conditions fueling some of these storms to develop, primarily out to the southeast part of our area. Now, looking ahead on our convective outlook, what this determines is how strong storms can be. As you can see on the top here, we have 5 levels of severe storm possibility. In some parts of our area, currently at a level 2, which is the yellow area. Now, as you can see right here, most of Utica and the other parts of the western part of our area looks to remain out of this higher risk area. But still, some of the areas could see some storms tomorrow. Looking ahead into severe weather risk categories, as you can see once again, a level 2 out of 5 means a slight risk for some scattered, short-lived, isolated intensity storms. Some of these could be on the severe side. Now, looking ahead on our skycast today, a bit on the quiet side for conditions. Temperatures rising in the 70s and 80s. On the warm side, a bit breezy once again, increasing humidity heading into tonight. Increasing clouds as well, cooling down to the 60s and 70s on the warm side tonight. Tracking additional scattered showers in the early morning hours passing through the area. And this is what we're keeping an eye on right here. This is a front moving through the area, a bit on the stronger side, especially out to the eastern part. But as this moves into much more unstable atmosphere, this could cause some stronger storms, primarily on the parts of Otsego County, as well as the eastern parts of Herkimer County as well. Let's look at a quick recap on our thunderstorm forecast. Strong storms are possible, mainly in these areas right here. Strong storms are much less likely out in the western part of our area, primarily the Utica-Rome region, as well as Old Forge and the northern parts of Herkimer County. Tonight, highs in the 80s, sunny skies across the board, a bit on the breezy side as well, cooling down to the 60s, increasing clouds tonight. Tomorrow, AM showers make way for PM storms possible later on in the evening, our 7-day forecast. After Tuesday and Wednesday, once again Wednesday, possibly a few scattered pop-up showers and storms. And looking at on Thursday and Friday, a bit on a less chance to see some of those storms and showers, but still highs in the 70s. Looking at towards Saturday, highs in the 80s with drier conditions for Saturday as well. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at high temperatures across our area today. Starting out in the North Country, we could see highs reaching the upper 70s to low 80s across some areas. As you can see, 79 degrees in Eagle Bay, 79 degrees in Beaver River, as well as 79 degrees in Atwell. Across the Mohawk Valley, on the warmer side, we're seeing temperatures in the mid-80s, 87 degrees in Utica, 85 in Frankfort, 86 degrees in Little Falls, as well as 85 in Dollarville. Across the Valley, temperature in the 80s as well, 80s as well as 83 degrees in Milford, 83 in Maryland, 83 degrees in Fly Creek with 84 degrees in Garrettsville. Look, pollen report is not over just yet. Today we're looking at medium levels of pollen, but after today, the cold front moving through the area tomorrow will bring a relief to the pollen for Tuesday as well as Wednesday. The current culprits right now are grass, dock, and plantain for pollen. Now, we're going to get the lawn mowed for the next couple of days. Today's probably your best bet, as scattered showers and storms are possible throughout the day tomorrow, as well as a few pop-up showers are still possible on Wednesday. It's still the best day to do it. Will be today. The Mowcast is sponsored by Clinton Tractor. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. In New Mexico, a mother is 6:30. I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this morning. And Eric, we've been talking about it all morning long. It's just, I can't remember a nicer Boilermaker weekend than this weekend. It was just absolutely gorgeous. Things are lining up for perfect conditions. Low humidity, sunshine across the board. On the cooler side to start out due to that low humidity, but still it warmed up pretty quickly into the 70s. An absolutely gorgeous weekend. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's an absolutely amazing weekend for the Boilermaker, too. So, I mean, you were there, too. It was on the cooler side, but obviously it was a beautiful conditions. Yeah, cool to start, but it definitely warmed up. Now, today's going to be on the warmer side as well, rising to the 80s. Here's a live look at your Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We're dry across the region right now. Current temperatures across the area, 53 degrees in New Hartford. Also checking in with 50 degrees in Clinton as well. Southern Valley's temperatures in the 40s to start out this morning. 46 in Morris and Emerson, 47 in Lawrence, 49 degrees in Lawrence. Current temperature 54 degrees. Dew point is in the 50s right now. Humidity at 90%. Looking to remain a little bit on the dry side to start out. Humidity slowly rising this evening. Cool this morning. Hot and more humid this afternoon. We're also tracking an update on possible strong storms arriving tomorrow. Details on that coming up. Today, though, highs in the 80s. Sunny skies, increasing clouds this evening. We're breaking down what to expect for tomorrow as well as the rest of the week ahead coming up. Back to you, Gary. Eric, thanks for recapping our Boilermaker coverage.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back to News Channel 2 at sunrise, and a beautiful sunrise to start out today. Temperatures quickly rising into the 60s, 70s, and eventually 80s. A warm day ahead of us today. Here's a live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking Smith Hill and the city of Utica. As you can see, once again, just an absolutely beautiful sunrise across central New York. We'll be seeing increasing clouds throughout the evening, but overall a beautiful and very warm and increasing humid day today. As a live look at your Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. As you can see, dry across the area for the time being. Everything is looking quiet. Around the clock today, we're starting on the chilly side, quickly warming up into the 60s, 70s, eventually 80s by the afternoon hours, remaining in the 80s to mid-80s throughout the evening as well. Bringing some relief to that heat with the wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour in the evening. The morning hours look mainly on the less breezy side. And overall, around the clock today, we're looking ahead towards sunny skies across the board with increasing cloud cover later on this evening. Heading into tonight, additional rain showers are possible early morning tomorrow. Looking at the bigger picture, today we have a high pressure out to the southeast. What this is dragging a lot of warm air up towards the north. This brought us a lot of clear weather over the weekend. Now looking ahead out to the west, this is our next weather maker right here. This is a cold front moving across the northeast right now, and as it moves over our area tomorrow, This will be causing more humid conditions tomorrow, especially dew points reaching the 60s, which is very muggy, along with some scattered showers and storms developing across the area. Now, the storms will not initially be strong. However, as you look ahead towards our convective outlook, this determines how strong storms can be and where the areas are likely to develop the stronger storms. As you can see, the stronger areas is mainly out to the southeast part of our area. So as you zoom in a little bit, as you can see, Utica, Old Forge, areas out towards western parts of Oneida County look to be on the non-severe or less severe side. Still a possibility of a few stronger storms possible, but they look to strengthen a lot more as they head out further out to the east, mainly in the Cooper Sound area, Oneonta, as well as mainly the southeastern part of our area. Now, looking ahead, severe risk categories, as you can see, level 2 out of 5 means a scattered risk of short-lived, intense, isolated intensity storms. Now, looking ahead on our Skycast, today looking mainly dry and looking ahead towards more quiet conditions today. Temperatures rising in the 80s, increasing humidity and breezy as well. We cool down to the 60s and 70s tonight on the warm side. Tracking additional rain showers early tomorrow morning, making good morning commute a little bit tricky. However, the main story we're looking at right here is this cold front moving across the state later on this tomorrow evening. Looking ahead towards what to expect, this is a cold front moving through our area. Now, as it moves over to more unstable atmosphere, it will be causing a lot more stronger storms later on across the area. Now, after that, looking ahead towards much more quiet weather as we head throughout the next couple of days. Now, looking at our thunderstorm forecast, strong storms are possible mainly out to the eastern part of our area. Strong storms are much less likely, especially out to the western part of our area. Today, quiet, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, increasing clouds, humidity as well rising in the evening. Tonight, lows in the 60s, increasing cloud cover as well tomorrow. We're also tracking showers in the early morning hours. PM storms are possible on the stronger side later on in the evening, especially out towards the east. Our 7-day forecast, pop-up showers and storms are possible on Wednesday, a bit on the less side for Thursday and Friday. Dry as well, temperatures in the upper 70s. We return to 80-degree weather heading into Saturday with partly cloudy skies. Rain showers look to return as well heading into the end of the weekend Sunday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. New York City has renewed its...
Welcome back. Here's the last look at our 7-day forecast. Starting out today, increasing clouds, highs in the 80s. We're tracking additional rain showers as well and possible storms tomorrow on Tuesday. Additional pop-up showers and storms once again on Wednesday, drying out for Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Additional showers once again on Sunday. But you look at a common trend here, temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s, and as well as increasing dew point tomorrow. As you can see, dew points today rising to the 50s, a bit on the more muggy side, much more humid as we head into tomorrow. On the less humid side throughout the rest of the week, but overall, looking ahead towards the air conditioning forecast for this week, definitely want to put the AC on today, mainly due to the high temperatures as well. Tomorrow, mainly due to the dew point being very high. We want to keep it on low for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those dew points are down very low. We want to open the windows for those days as well. We're looking ahead towards much more humid conditions, looking ahead towards the weekend on Saturday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. With Russia's invasion at 7 a.m., I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah today, and it's going to be a quite warm one today, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Temperatures rising into the 60s, 70s, eventually 80s. Increasing humidity with increasing cloud cover as well, but also a beautiful sunrise behind us today. Looking ahead towards additional showers as well as possible storms tomorrow. Well, we head towards tomorrow, but still looking ahead towards dry conditions today. Here's a live look at your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry in our area right now. Current temperature is 56 degrees in the Utica region with sunshine across the board. A beautiful sunrise. Today we're rising into the 60s, 70s, eventually 80s as we head into the evening hours. Increasing cloud cover, looking well, mostly cloudy tonight. Our next chance of showers looks to arrive early morning tomorrow. We're tracking additional storms possible as we head into tomorrow evening. Over to you, Gary.
Thanks. Boilermaker 2022 is in.
Back is a quick 4-day forecast for you. You have to head out the door this morning. Starting out with searching for sunshine this week. Numerous breaks today, increasing clouds as we head into the evening, increasing humidity as well. Then on the increasing side for cloud cover heading to Tuesday, chance of showers as well as a few storms later on in the evening. Look to return to much more numerous breaks of clouds heading into Wednesday and Thursday. Our next chance of showers looks to arrive as we head into Sunday. And looking ahead at our rainfall outlook, once again, not expecting any rainfall today. We're expecting more likely chances of rain showers early morning tomorrow, as well as scattered showers and storms possible later on in the evening tomorrow. Wednesday and Thursday, still in the low chance, not completely ruling out a brief shower or two popping up around the area, but still Wednesday and Thursday looking mainly dry. Now looking ahead towards our wind outlook, a bit breezy today, wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. On Tuesday, on the more breezy side as a cold front moves through the area, looking ahead towards much less breezy conditions as we head throughout the days on Wednesday and Thursday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. A California doctor.
Welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a very warm day today. Highs reaching the 80s, increasing clouds heading to the evening, increasing humidity as well. Here's a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're looking at dry conditions in our area right now. And we're looking ahead towards much more humid and warm conditions as we head throughout the next couple of days. Looking at our sky watchers, temperatures this morning, 53 degrees in New Hartford. Across Southern Valleys, temperatures in the 40s, 46 in Morris, 46 in Evanston, 47 in Lawrence, and 49 degrees in Milford. Current temperature right now is 56 degrees in the Utica-Rome area. Dew point is in the 50s, very low. Looking ahead towards increasing humidity throughout the evening and afternoon as well. Cool this morning, hot and more humid this afternoon. We're also keeping an update on the possible strong storms arriving tomorrow. Details on that coming up for today. Highs in the 80s, sunny skies, increasing clouds, breaking down what to expect over the next couple of days, including the rest of this week coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. In New Mexico, a mother is back with
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Looking ahead towards a very warm day today. Highs reaching the 80s. Looking at increasing clouds heading into the evening, increasing humidity as well. Here's a live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking Smith Hill, Mohawk Valley, and the city of Utica. And as you can see, just a beautiful sunrise start out this morning on the chilly side, but still warming up quickly into the 60s and 70s. Here's a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry across our area right now for the time being. Next chance of rain showers looks to arrive as we head into early Tuesday morning. Additional rain showers and storms possible as we head into Tuesday evening. Around the clock today, we'll warm up into the 60s, 70s, eventually 80s. We head into the afternoon and evening hours. Temperatures, the highs for the day reaching the mid-80s. Wind speeds bringing a relief to the heat. Wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour in the early morning hours. Still seeing winds between 5 to 10 miles per hour. So increasing winds throughout the afternoon. Overall, sunny skies across the board. Once again, increasing cloud cover heading into the evening and tonight for next chance of rain showers arriving early Tuesday morning. The bigger picture, high pressure that brought us very beautiful weather over the weekend is now moving out to the southeast. What this is drawing a lot of warm, humid air from the south into our area, and this is creating some fuel for some storms to arrive tomorrow. Now, looking ahead out to the west, this is our next chance of rain showers and storms. This is currently slowly moving across northwest right now, moving into the northeast for our area. Also seeing some scattered showers and storms possible later on tomorrow evening as we're looking ahead towards more humid and more warm conditions tomorrow as well. Looking at our convective outlook, this is where we determine how strong storms can be. The yellow area is level 2 out of 5, as you can see on the top of your screen right here. As you zoom in, most of the areas in the higher risk is currently out to the eastern part of our area, out towards the eastern part of Herkimer County, as well as Otsego County as well. And Oneida County is mainly out of the higher risk area, but still stronger storms can develop. Just the higher chance of that happening is out to the southeast. And once again, taking a look at our severe risk categories, this is a level 2 out of 5. So this means there's a slight risk of scattered, short-lived, isolated intensity storms. Taking a look at our skycast, today is mainly dry, mainly uneventful. Highs reaching the 80s with overall breezy and more humid conditions as we head into the evening hours. Increasing cloud cover as we head into tonight, looking ahead towards more rain showers in early morning hours tomorrow. Keeping an eye on this front moving right here. This can be causing some stronger storms as it moves further out to the south, to the southeast. As it moves further out to the south, we can still see this front continuing to move across the area and increasing strength as it heads over towards Otsego County. But overall, looking to remain mostly on the non-severe side out to the further west of our area. Thunderstorm forecast, once again, strong storms possible out to this part of the area. Less storms, less likely as we head out to the west. Today, highs in the 80s, sunny skies across the board. Tonight, increasing cloud cover, lows in the 60s. Tomorrow, AM showers possible, storms possible in the evening hours, breezy as well. Our 7-day forecast looking ahead, storms are possible once again tomorrow, highs in the 80s. Scattered showers and storms once again on the isolated side for Wednesday, increasing showers for Wednesday. Thursday and Friday looking dry, highs in the 70s.
Day is ahead, and we look like we should expect some rainstorms throughout the night and into tomorrow. So I guess all good things do come to an end. The Storm Tracker 2 alert day has been issued, so let's get right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Eric Gage with the latest forecast. Eric, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Steve, and yes, good things do come to an end. We had an absolutely gorgeous weekend for the Boilermaker. Temperatures in the 70s with low humidity. We are making tomorrow a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for the possibility of a few stronger storms developing over our area. What to expect tomorrow, starting out in the early morning, scattered non-severe showers during the morning, mainly north of the Mohawk Valley. However, some showers can extend down to the southern valleys as well as Otsego County. A cold front arrives in the afternoon as storms strengthen over our area. They're not going to be strengthening before they hit our area, so the storms will be stronger as they move through to Herkimer and Otsego County. The biggest risk right now is strong winds. More on that coming up in just a minute. Live look for battery, Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar. We're dry across the region. Temperature is 78 degrees. Very warm to start out today. We're going to be rising up into the 80s. Weather headlines, hot this afternoon. Humidity increases tonight and into tomorrow. Very mild tonight as well. And tomorrow, once again, is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. Before today, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, increasing clouds. We're breaking down what to expect for tomorrow for the alert day coming up. Back over to you, Steve.
All right, Eric, thanks a lot.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a sunny and very warm day today. Highs reaching the 80-degree mark. Looking ahead towards increasing cloud cover, increasing humidity as well overnight. Lows only falling into the 60s. Here's a live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica and Smith Hill. And as you can see, some high-level clouds, still some passing clouds overall, but a sunny day and warm one as well. Here's a live look at York Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Things are looking dry across our area. This is updated information we have for tomorrow. Once again, we need tomorrow a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. So starting out in the morning, scattered showers primarily will be just north of the Mohawk Valley. This will be starting out your day. Dry throughout the early part of the afternoon as well as the late morning as well. Storms develop in the afternoon, timing around 2 to 6 o'clock. They look to start out in the Mohawk Valley and then move out towards the east as we head throughout the evening as well. And looking ahead, the biggest risk is strong winds. We're not tracking the highest risk for hail or for tornadoes. Once again, the biggest risk is strong winds. Now, looking at the bigger picture right now, the high pressure that did bring us a very beautiful weather over the weekend is slowly moving out to the east and up to the northwest. We're causing increasing cloud cover from a front moving over our area tomorrow. This is bringing some warmer weather. I see this warm front will be slowly moving out to the east. Underneath this warm front is hot and humid air. Now, as this moves over our area, we're tracking the possibility of a few stronger storms moving through our area heading into tomorrow evening. As you see this line moving across the area now, it will not be initially strong. It will be moving into environment that is very favorable for storms to develop. As we look right here, you can see this is the outline of where the storms are most likely to develop into much more stronger storms. You can see the scale on the top, levels 1 through 5. Now, we zoom in a little bit, you can see exactly which areas are affected. If you're in the Utica area out towards the Oneida County as well as most of Herkimer County, you're going to possibly see some storms. However, they will not be on the stronger side. They're looking to strengthen as they move out towards Albany, primarily out in the southern part of Herkimer County, as well as most of Otsego County, meaning Cooperstown, Oneonta, moving out towards, once again, the Albany area. Now, we're going to recap on our severe weather risk categories. There are 5. We usually don't go up to these levels right here. We haven't reached this level a couple times so far this year, but level 2 out of 5 means there's a slight risk of scattered, short-lived, isolated intensity storms. Mainly the highest risk, once again, is stronger winds. Now, take a look at our skycast today. Pretty much uneventful, rising into the 60s, 70s, and 80s today. As you can see, it's already almost 80 degrees across the area right now. Increasing cloud cover overnight, temperatures falling into the 60s and 70s. A pretty mild night tonight. Now, starting out the early morning tomorrow, as you see a few scattered showers, primarily in the north country, a few bringing it into the areas of the Mohawk Valley and just further north. But take a look at what we're expecting right here. This is a front, but as you can see right now, it's kind of disorganized, but as you zoom in out just a little bit, between 3 hours, this strengthens pretty quickly as it moves over to the eastern part of Otsego County as well as eastern part of Herkimer County. This is what we're worried about. This could be causing some very gusty winds as it moves through our area tomorrow. Now, taking a look at our thunderstorm forecast, just to recap, stronger storms are possible out to this part of our area. Strong storms are much less likely as they will be moving through the area much earlier on in the day out towards the western part of Oneida County and northern part of Herkimer County. Today, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, make way for increasing cloud cover, a bit on the breezy side too, winds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, lows in the 60s, a bit mild with increasing cloud cover once again. Tomorrow, AM showers primarily in the north country and north of the Mohawk Valley. Storms are possible tomorrow evening. A bit breezy as well. Again, our 7-day forecast once again tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, highs in the 80s. Looking to dry out by Thursday and Friday, temperatures in the upper 70s, which will raise up once again into the 80s as we head into Saturday. Over to you, Steve.
All right, Eric, thanks. We'll keep an eye to the sky. This half hour, let's head over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Eric Gage, and we have an alert day on the horizon. Eric, good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon, Steve. Yes, we do have an alert day for tomorrow. Today, though, it's looking very quiet. Temperatures rising into the 80s, remaining in the 80s with increasing humidity overnight, as well as increasing cloud cover. But let's take a look at the risks that we're looking ahead towards for tomorrow. This is primarily for tomorrow afternoon. The highest risk, once again, is for high winds, gusty winds as well. Heavier local rainfall, possibly of hail as well, and tornadoes are not ruled out, but still, those are not the biggest concern. The biggest concern right now is high winds, especially as you go further south towards Otsego County in the southeastern part of Herkimer County. Looking a quick recap of severe weather risk categories, once again, it is a level 2 out of 5. Local temperatures across the area, 72 degrees at Big Moose, 83 degrees already in Westmoreland and Whitesboro, 80 degrees in Deansboro. Across the valleys, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Once again, 83 degrees in Sherburne, 79 degrees in Unadilla. And currently right now in our area, it's 78 degrees. Dew point is slowly rising. It's already near 60 degrees. You're going to start noticing that humidity in the next couple of hours as well. But today, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, increasing cloud cover, and also breaking down what to expect for tomorrow as well the rest of the week coming up. Back over to you, Steve.
Eric, thanks a lot. NBC.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. We are already currently close to 80 degrees in the Mohawk Valley, looking to remain in the mid to upper 80s across the area. Throughout today is heading into tonight. We're on the mild side, cooling down into the 60s, increasing chances of showers heading into early tomorrow morning. Here's a live look at our Caviar Tower Cam overlooking Smith Hill in the Mohawk Valley. And as you can see, sunny skies. You can see some thin layer clouds in the higher upper atmosphere right now, but still a beautiful day on the warm side as well. Humidity is slowly rising into the 60s. You can start to notice that way more humid compared to the weekend, but still warmer temperatures across the area. Look across state as well. Blue skies across the board from Woodgate to Westmoreland, Herkimer, Morrisville, Brookfield, as well as Lawrence. As you can see on our mezzanine, just beautiful sunny skies. We're tracking increasing cloud cover heading into this evening. A live look, you're up for a battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We're dry across the area for the time being. Once again, our next chance of rain showers looks to arrive early tomorrow morning, as well as some scattered showers and storms look to arrive later on tomorrow evening. Updated information for tomorrow, once again, scattered showers primarily just north of the Mohawk Valley is expected for tomorrow morning. Storms develop in the afternoon, the timing of which looks to be between 2 and 6 o'clock. As a front moves to the area, we could expect to see some additional pop-up storms a little bit after, but still, that's the main threat. And the biggest risk right now is strong winds for risk, and we'll explain why in just a second. Now, looking ahead on the bigger picture right now, as we can see, there's a high pressure out to the southeast. This brought us very beautiful conditions over the weekend. Now, as it moves out of our area, we're tracking increasing cloud cover as well as increasing chances of rain and showers heading overnight due to this system moving out from the west. Now, this warm front is up above us right now. This will be causing warmer temperatures rising into the 80s today as well as tomorrow. Now, as this system moves out towards the east, what this will be causing is a possibility of a few stronger storms as this cold front barrels through our central New York area. Now, currently, stronger storms are not expected out towards the west. They're looking to strengthen over our area, as you can see here on our graphic, basically explaining the areas where stronger storms are possible. As you see the level 1 through 5 on the top right here. As you zoom in a little bit, you can see up close on where this line actually is. You see it goes right across, right through central New York actually, with areas in Otsego County as well as southern part of Herkimer County being the areas we're expecting to see some stronger storms. Still possibility of seeing some stronger storms out towards the west in the Utica area, out towards western part of Oneida County, but still there is a possibility of stronger storms primarily out to the southeast. Now, getting a recap of severe risk categories, we never usually hit level 4 and 5 in our area. This actually usually happened only once or twice, I think, in our history. Level 2 is what we usually put for alert days, a slight risk of scattered, short-lived, isolated intensity storms. Now, looking at our skycast, today is pretty uneventful. High temperatures in the 80s, a very warm and sunny day today. A bit on the breezy side, too. Wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Increasing clouds as we head into overnight hours. Increasing humidity once again. Now, taking a look at the early morning hours tomorrow, heavier rainfall is possible north of the Mohawk Valley, primarily in the North Country. This could spread onto less intense showers over most areas of central New York. Now, looking ahead towards the evening, keep an eye on this front that's moving through our area. This is the actual cold front. Now, once you see this hit that more unstable atmosphere, watch it quickly strengthen. As you can see, it's much more darker reds. What this means is could be seeing some stronger storms that moves through our area tomorrow. After that, a few pop-up showers and storms are possible, but overall looks to remain a lot less severe as we head into the next couple of days. Now, a quick recap on our thunderstorm forecast. Once again, strong storms are possible primarily out to the southeastern part of our area. Strong storms are much less likely out to the western part, but still want to make sure you're weather aware for the storms as we head into tomorrow. Tonight, highs in the 80s, or today I should say, highs in the 80s, sunny skies, a bit in the breezy side as well. Tonight, cooling down into the 60s, increasing clouds once again. Tomorrow on the breezy side, once again, more with scattered AM showers possible, as well as PM storms are possible as well. Our 7-day forecast tomorrow is, in fact, the Storm Tracker 2 alert day. We're also tracking a few pop-up showers and storms possible on Wednesday. Drier conditions with a few pop-up showers as well, heading into Thursday dry, Friday and Saturday.
Forecast Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis, as I said, is planning for an alert day tomorrow. Big changes. I hope you enjoyed today, because here we go.
Yeah, we're talking about some thunderstorms here heading into the afternoon, and especially tomorrow evening. Let's take a look at this. Again, the alert date for tomorrow to give you the heads up that we're expecting some storms. If you're going to be outside in the afternoon and early evening, you just want to be weather aware tomorrow. We're not expecting a major event here, but again, it is going to be in the afternoon and evening. Looking at some thunderstorms. A few of these may be severe, but I don't expect that to be the norm. Still, thunder and lightning. Certainly something that you don't want to be caught off guard with. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet across the region. It's 87 degrees. It is warm out there. We've seen a tremendous change in the weather, at least with the temperatures here over the past 24 hours. The dew point's up as well. It's not quite as comfortable as it was. I know the relative humidity is 36%, but again, dew point's a better indicator of how much water is actually in the air. Again, because that relative humidity is dependent on the temperature. This evening, it stays in the upper 70s to low 80s. We're tracking the timing of these storms for tomorrow. We'll look at that forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Can somebody please tell me how boiler...
York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. We are keeping an eye on Tuesday. We've turned this to a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. We want to give you the heads up that if you're going to be spending some time outdoors, likely going to be seeing some thunderstorms later in the day. And a few of these could be on the stronger side. It's not just tomorrow afternoon that we're watching either. We do expect to see some scattered thunderstorms in the morning. Those are not expected to be severe, but these could still impact your morning commute. So again, a risk early. That's just mainly thunder and lightning at most, or just some heavier downpours for the most part. And then during the afternoon and evening, we're expecting thunderstorms. The risk for severe weather is not high, but it's there. And our primary concern is strong winds. We think these storms will be moving through quickly enough that it shouldn't cause any major flooding issues, but we always have to keep an eye on that around here, since we do live in an area that can get some pretty heavy rainfall with higher levels of humidity, which we will be seeing tomorrow. With that being said, not a bad idea to think about ways to get weather information, whether it's tomorrow or whether it's later in the summer. Easy way to do this is to download our free Storm Tracker 2 weather app. This is customizable. You can get whatever warnings or watches that you want. It'll also look at your location and give you a heads up on when lightning or heavy rain is approaching. Again, helpful to have on days like tomorrow. Live look at our Cavi Tower Cam. It is noticeably not quite as refreshing as yesterday. It's a lot warmer, and the humidity is up, and that's going to be the case tomorrow as well. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It will be a dry evening, but it will be a warm evening. Look at these temperatures. Dolgeville, 87 degrees. Little Falls, 88. Whitesboro, 87. Across Southern Valleys, temperatures in the mid-80s this evening. 84 in Hamilton, 87 in Sherburne, Norwich with 82. Warm evening for a walk with a dog. Temperatures will be in the low 80s. Tonight's featured dog is Bandit from Woodgate, and if you want to be part of this, send your dog photos to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. This is brought to you by Staffworks. We're tracking a cold front approaching from the west, and that will impact our weather tomorrow. Ahead of it, we could see a brief shower, maybe a rumble of thunder. This is the scene at 5 a.m. Again, that chance of a rumble of thunder in the morning. In the afternoon, we do expect these storms to develop, and we're thinking the timing here is from 2 o'clock onward, about 2 to 5 p.m. Scattered showers and storms roll through the region. Again, the chance that a couple of these could produce some gusty winds. And it should be one round in the evening time, and then things begin to dry out, and it will turn less humid as we head into Wednesday and a return to some sunshine. Could see a thunderstorm late tonight, warm and muggy, overnight lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, again, a couple of rounds of storms early and also during the afternoon, a high of 82. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Heading into the rest of the week, it is cooler as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, temperatures in the 70s. A return to warmer and more humid weather before the weekend with some scattered showers and storms on Sunday and Monday. And coming up in a few minutes, we're going to be breaking down the risks for severe weather tomorrow.
You know, I'm thinking you're running the 15K, and everyone around you is enjoying what a beautiful day that they have for running. And in your head, it's tracking severe weather for Tuesday, and everyone around you has no idea what's going on up here.
We really lucked out. I mean, imagine if it was today or tomorrow, we'd have things to deal with.
Let's hear it. How'd it go for you?
Fantastic. I actually don't feel all that sore today. It was good.
Boilermaker veteran, that's why.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to go shopping.
Here is the potential for some thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow afternoon, and a few of these could be on the stronger side. Our primary concern here is the possibility of some strong winds. And we also could see some locally heavy rain, but we think that the winds are going to allow these storms to continue to move. So we could see some heavy rain, but we don't think it's going to last long enough to cause any big issues. And as we head into the day tomorrow, whenever we try to figure out the risk for hail and tornadoes, we look at how winds turn in the atmosphere. And tomorrow, the winds are generally in the same direction, so we don't have a lot of what's called rotational shear. And in other words, it's more likely that we're going to see a line of storms move through the area. A line of storms is more likely to produce widespread wind, or at least the potential of some wind damage, and not necessarily ones that would rotate or produce tornadoes. Again, we'll continue to follow this as we head into tomorrow afternoon. The bottom line is just have a way to get weather warnings if you are going to be out, should that happen. As we take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, things look pretty quiet this evening, and we'll stay dry. Our current temperature is 87 degrees. We're noticing that humidity rise, too. We're going to be tracking the humidity here and how that changes as we head into the day tomorrow, as well as later in the week. We'll look at that forecast that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. Certain medications can make nice, so we'll see. We'll see how that looks. A lot of fun down there at Hanna Park. Great weather for this event as well. Hot, but, you know, clear.
And a nice summer evening here in central New York, and we'll enjoy it. If you are going to be out and you want to look up, see if you can spot the International Space Station. This flyby locally will be taking place at 9:55. It'll be visible for 5 minutes. Relatively low pass here. You're going to want to have a good spot looking south and east, not a whole lot of trees or buildings in the way for this. And we should have decent viewing for this tonight. We're tracking an increase in the humidity. Our dew point is 57. It's up from yesterday. Yesterday, downright refreshing day. Now it feels somewhat muggy. Tomorrow is going to be a humid day. Temperatures climb into the 80s, dew points climb into the mid-60s, and then the humidity will drop. In addition to the change, we're also tracking some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry. It's going to be a warm and very nice evening here, but we are tracking some storms. We're taking a look at how much rainfall we can expect as we head into tomorrow, and that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
The race is on to save more than 500.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. It's a very warm evening here in central New York. Temperatures have jumped into the mid to upper 80s, and it is noticeably more humid, less comfortable compared to yesterday. Let's take a live look outside. Cooperstown camera showing plenty of sunshine, and you can see the flagpole isn't moving very much. There's very little wind. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is dry, and it will be a dry evening. Going to bed tonight, I think it's an air conditioner worthy night if you have it. Not very comfortable. Temperatures only drop into the mid-60s. We're looking at increasing levels of humidity overnight as well, along with a couple of thunderstorms towards tomorrow morning. Those might wake you up early. We're expecting those to arrive between about 3 to 6 a.m. And with that being said, tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, not for what's happening in the morning, but what we think is going to be happening in the afternoon. A cold front moves in from the west. We're expecting widespread thunderstorms between about 2 to 5 p.m. Most of these not causing any major issues, but there is the chance that a few could produce some strong winds, especially south and east of Utica, where the energy and the conditions are a little bit more favorable. And so with that being said, we just want to give you the heads up. If you are going to be spending time outdoors, especially tomorrow afternoon, just have a way to get weather information to your location, whether it's a weather radio or a weather app. Our Storm Tracker 2 app is something that can provide that information as well. Barneville, 86 degrees. Old Forge, 79. Curtis Corners, 83 degrees. Paynes Hollow, 85. Again, a very warm afternoon across central New York. 81 in Hartwick, 82 in Sequoia, West Lawrence with 84, and Lyman and Eaton with 86 degrees. We are tracking a cold front that will be changing our weather tomorrow. A south wind kicking in today, again bringing those warmer temperatures to our region. It's amazing how quickly things have changed in the past 24 hours, going from 40s yesterday to upper 80s today. But that cold front's going to change things tomorrow. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. Tonight, overcast skies develop. We do expect a round of some showers and maybe a rumble of thunder here. This is what Skycast is showing at 5 a.m. And again, this is not meant to be taken literally, but the general idea is there's a chance for a storm heading into tomorrow morning. Heading into tomorrow afternoon, another round of storms are expected to develop between about 2 to 5 p.m. These expected to produce some gusty winds, especially south and east of Utica. The weather dries out tomorrow night, and we're looking at nicer weather on Wednesday, lower amounts of humidity, and dry conditions throughout the day with temperatures near 80. As far as rainfall amounts go, we're not expecting any significant amount of rain. We think that these storms will be rolling through, picking up about a quarter to a half an inch of rain. This does come down pretty quickly, so heavy rain is on the table. We just think that the storms will be on the move and not going to be staying in one spot for too long, and that does lower the risk for flooding. Thunderstorms late tonight, low of 66. Tomorrow, another round of storms in the afternoon. Again, some gusty winds are possible with these, highs in the low 80s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Wednesday, 77 for the high. Again, cooler weather. Some scattered showers here. Thursday, it warms up again. Temperatures in the low 80s heading into Saturday. Scattered showers Sunday. The chance for thunderstorms looking ahead to next Monday. We'll be right back.
Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis is tracking changes in the forecast starting tomorrow.
Yeah, we're expecting a cold front to produce showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, and because of that, we've marked tomorrow as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. The main concern here is a couple of these storms have the potential of producing some stronger winds. We're talking about storms developing in the late afternoon to early evening, estimating about 2 to 5 p.m. when this rolls through. Again, a couple of these could be on the stronger side, and realize that a lot of people are on vacation this week, kids outside playing. Just something to keep in mind here tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Have a way to get weather information if you'll be outdoors. So live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet. 87 degrees. Wow, what a change. We were 47 early yesterday morning at Griffiths. The humidity is up as well. Again, you're looking at the dew point there, not the relative humidity. That's relative to the air temperature. We're expecting the dew point to continue to rise. It becomes more humid tonight and tomorrow. A lovely evening in place, but again, some storms to track for tomorrow afternoon. A look at that forecast is coming up. Kristen, back to you.
That's a wrap for Boilermaker.
Most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Much warmer conditions today. We're going to be tracking some humidity tomorrow along with a cold front, and the combination of that will produce some thunderstorms. And because of that, we have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow. Here's what we're talking about. Main concern is what happens in the afternoon. A round of some showers and storms develop as a cold front sweeps through the region. The primary concern here is that a couple of these storms will have the potential of producing strong winds. It's not expected to be a high risk, but it is nevertheless expected to take place in the afternoon. There will be a few other, a few thunderstorms, I should say, in the morning time. These are not expected to cause any big issues. However, they could still impact your morning drive here as a lot of those develop between about 3 to 6 a.m. Live look at our CAV tower cam. It is a lot warmer out there now compared to yesterday. A live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The weather stays dry, and it's going to be a warm evening, and we should have pretty decent viewing if you're trying to check out the space station. That makes its passover locally at 9:55. We'll have some clouds in the way, but I think you'll be able to catch that. It's going to be around for about 5 minutes here in the southeastern sky. Going to bed tonight, it's a warm night, and it's also humid, so if you have an air conditioner, might want to consider running it. Temperatures only drop down into the mid-60s. A warm evening in central New York, 87 in Yorkville. Norway, 80 degrees. Jeff and Mohawk, 85. Paynes Hollow, 85. Across southern valleys, Jason in Newport with 80 degrees. Cassville, Helen with 84. Lyman and Eaton, 86. Harry and Otsego with 85 degrees. A cold front moves in from the west. This produces showers and storms as we head into tonight as well as tomorrow. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. A couple of storms arrive overnight. Again, this mainly just some heavier showers and maybe a rumble of thunder. So look at our Skycast at 5 a.m. Tomorrow during the afternoon and evening, we expect a line of storms to develop and sweep through the region. Again, a couple of these could be on the stronger side, primarily south and east of Utica. This rolls through and then will dry out tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Overnight lows will drop down into the 50s and low 60s. Wednesday, the weather looks nice. Looking at a return to sunshine, lower humidity, temperatures in the upper 70s. As far as rainfall goes, we do expect to see locally heavy rain with these storms, but conditions in the atmosphere favor these storms to move along. So we're thinking about a quarter to a half an inch of rain region-wide. A couple of thunderstorms develop late tonight, a low of 66. Tomorrow, thunderstorms in the afternoon, a high of 82. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Less humid on Wednesday, 77 for the high. Some scattered showers are possible Thursday, 75. Friday and Saturday, temperatures warm up. We're in the upper 70s to low 80s. Scattered showers and a few thunderstorms return on Sunday and Monday of next week. We'll be right back. That's right, Zaire. We're tracking the possibility of thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. And because a couple of these may be on the stronger side, we have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for this. Just to give you a heads up, you're going to be spending some time outdoors. You're going to want to be weather aware tomorrow afternoon. Here's what we're talking about. Most likely possibility of severe weather would be strong winds in the storms. With these storms moving along with the wind, we're not expecting any significant flooding, although we will be seeing some locally heavy rain. And conditions tomorrow don't favor hail or tornadoes. The risk is not zero, but that's not something that we're looking at as being as a concern across the area. In general, the winds are more straight-lined, so that favors the less rotating storms. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet this evening. It's a warm evening, too. Temperatures are in the low 70s under mostly clear skies. We are tracking some thunderstorms late tonight and then into early tomorrow. These are not expected to be severe, but they could wake you up early tomorrow morning and affect your morning commute. We're taking a look at the timing of the storms later in the day, and that's coming up. Sarah, back to you.
Thank you, Bill. As more Americans
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking thunderstorms tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. We're looking at more than one round. The first round happens in the morning. This is expected to produce some heavy rain and maybe a rumble of thunder. It still impacts your morning commute, but it's not expected to cause any big problems. The second part is during the mid to late afternoon, 2 to 5 p.m., we're tracking a cold front approaching from the west, and this could create some widespread thunderstorms. These are the ones we think could be packing a little bit of a punch, possibility of some strong winds, especially south and east of Utica. It's not the most favorable environment for severe weather, but we think that's a possibility tomorrow. Even if it's not high, we want you to be aware of this. And again, we're looking at, again, 2 chances for storms, one early, one late. If you're going to be outdoors tomorrow, make sure you're weather aware, have a way to get watches and warnings to your location. An easy way to do that is by downloading our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. It's free. You can customize watches and warnings. You'll also get notifications when lightning is detected near your area or if heavy rain is approaching. Live look at our CapV Tower Cam. It is a quiet night across central New York. It's a warm night. Temperatures are still in the 70s. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Not as comfortable tonight for sleeping. Temperatures only drop down into the mid-60s. A good night to run the air conditioner or the fan. Again, it is a lot less comfortable than it's been lately. Around the clock tomorrow, we start out with temperatures in the low 70s. We'll climb into the upper 70s to low 80s, so not quite as warm as today, but it will be more humid, and we'll have a breeze throughout the afternoon, and more importantly, unsettled weather, again, in the morning as well as in the afternoon and early evening. Radar and satellite image shows a cold front approaching from the west, tracking some activity with this approaching Buffalo. That'll be our chance late tonight in the second round here heading into tomorrow afternoon. Let's time it out. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast again overnight. Could see a passing shower or rumble of thunder. This is seen at 5 a.m. Another round of storms moving into the area in the afternoon and evening, thinking about 2 to 5 p.m. for that second round. Again, some gusty winds are possible. Things look quiet tomorrow night. We'll get a chance to dry out and some cooler weather is on the way. Wednesday, the weather looks pretty nice, looking at partly sunny skies. As far as rainfall amounts go, again, widespread locally heavy rain, but it doesn't last for very long. These storms should be moving, so that does lower the risk for flooding. Thunderstorm late tonight, low of 66. Tomorrow, looking at, again, that second round of storms in the afternoon, high of 82. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. We're drying out for Wednesday, 77. Passing shower Thursday, 75. Warmer weather heading into the weekend with our next chance of showers and storms on Sunday and Monday. Sarah.
Coming up next, more than 60. Thank you for joining us. Jason is off. We'll get into those stories in just a moment, but first, a Storm Tracker 2 alert day tomorrow. Let's get you over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill.
Yeah, good evening, Sarah. We're tracking thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow afternoon. A couple of these could be on the stronger side. It's not expected to be the norm, but again, with folks hanging out in the afternoon, you want to be weather aware. We're expecting these storms to arrive in the late afternoon across central New York, about 2 to 5 p.m. The biggest concern here is potential wind gusts. We could see some strong winds with the storms. Flooding, not a major concern, but we will be getting some locally heavy rain, so ponding on roadways is possible. Thankfully, these storms are expected to move along pretty quickly, so the overall flood risk is low. Hail and tornadoes also low, but not zero. Again, we are talking about some storms moving into the region later in the day. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet for now. It is a warm night across central New York. Current temperature 74, mostly clear skies. We do have some thunderstorms on the way for late tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the mid-60s. These will be around for the morning commute. Not expecting severe weather in the morning, but again, something that might wake you up a little bit early. We're tracking the second round of storms later in the afternoon. That's coming up. Sarah, back to you.
Thank you, Bill. As more Americans.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow. We're tracking the potential for thunderstorms. There's actually two chances for storms. One of them is late tonight and into early tomorrow. Chance here is pretty small, but it's possible we could get a few rumbles of thunder. I think it's going to be mostly rain, maybe a few downpours in the morning. We're talking the early morning here. The second round arrives in the afternoon, and this is what we're keeping an eye on. This is why we have the alert day. We're expecting thunderstorms to develop. We think it's going to be a line from a cold front. Conditions for severe weather are not high at all. It's a relatively low chance of severe weather, but it's not zero. We think there could be a couple of storms that could produce some strong winds. The highest chance of that happening looks to be south and east of Utica. So just a reminder, if you're going to be outdoors tomorrow, be weather aware. Have a way to get weather information. Easiest way to do that is if you have a phone and you're able to download apps, download our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. It's really easy to use. It's convenient. You can customize it. You can also get alerts when there's lightning nearby as well as heavy rain. And again, I think tomorrow is going to be one of those days where you're going to want that, with something like that would be very helpful. Live look outside, Cavity Tower Cam. It's a warm summer night. We can see a couple of showers to our west. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Sleeping wise, a good night to run the air conditioner. Overnight lows are only expected to be in the mid-60s. It is warm and it is slightly muggy. Again, we have not seen too many nights so far this summer like this, so a little bit of a change here. Looking at the day tomorrow, our temperatures start out in the 70s. We'll make it into the upper 70s to low 80s. Breezy conditions throughout the day. And of course, the big story, some storms, especially later in the afternoon. Again, we're watching two rounds of rain, one moving in from the west into western New York, and then the cold front itself further to the west. And let's time things out. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. Again, a brief round of rain tomorrow morning, maybe a rumble of thunder. The second round moves in, and this could produce some stronger weather later in the afternoon time. Thinking this is generally 1 to 5 p.m. when this rolls through, and then things will quiet down. Forecast for tonight, thunderstorms possible late, low of 66. Tomorrow, second round of storms in the afternoon. Again, those could produce some gusty winds, a high of 82. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Wednesday, we get a chance to dry out. We'll cool down. 75 on Thursday. A shower is possible in the afternoon. Dry Friday and Saturday. More showers and storms possible Sunday and Monday. Sarah.
Coming up next, more than 60 years.